President Bola Ahmed Tinubu receives presidents of Benin, Niger, and Guinea-Bissau. World Health Organization commends Jigawa state government for health sector commitments. South African President Cyril Ramaphosa says Vladimir Putin's arrest will be a declaration of war. Today is 30th Zulhijjah, 1444 after the Hijrah of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, which is equivalent to 18th July 2023. I am Salamatun Aliman with the news in full. The president of Benin, Niger, and Guinea-Bissau arrived at the Aso Rock Villa to visit their Nigerian counterpart Bola Ahmed Tinubu. President Patrice Talon of Benin, Mohamed Bazoum of Niger, and Umaru Embalo of Guinea-Bissau were received by Tinubu at the forecourt of the presidential villa Abuja. While the specific agenda of today's meeting is not yet public, it comes barely 9 days after President Tinubu assumed the chairmanship of the Authority of Head of State of the Economic Community of West African States. The leaders are expected to discuss security and economic development in the sub-region. Tinubu is likely to reiterate his stance on defending democracy in the sub-region given the spate of coups in recent times. Guinea-Bissau had survived an attempt coup in February 2022. However, the civilian government of Guinea, Mali, and Burkina Faso had been toppled between 2019 and 2022. Troops of the 192 Battalion operating in the 81 Division have intercepted a truckloads of smuggled ammunition being transported into Anambra State by a syndicate. The syndicate was busted by troops on a stop-and-search operation on Saturday along Agility Ode Road in Iyawa, north of Ogun State. Spokesman of the Nigerian Army, Brigadier General Onyema Nwachukwu, told journalists in Abuja on Monday that the troops uncovered illegal ammunition in a truck with registration number NU697XY loaded with 720 packets of Red Star cartridge of 12 caliber. He said there were 25 cartridge per packet, totaling 18,000 cartridge, and additional 250 packets of light black cartridge containing 10 packets each, totaling 2,500 cartridge of the same caliber were immediately seized. Nwachukwu also disclosed that the suspect, identified as Mr. Eric Sawaba, a Ghanaian, and the driver, Mr. Lukman Sani, have been taken into custody, adding that they were helping with ongoing investigations. He appealed to Nigerians to continue to support the troops and other security agencies with credible information. The adjustment of the petrol pump price by the Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation (NNPC) to 617 naira per litre has sparked a wave of reactions from Nigerians. Daily Trust had earlier reported that the price of premium motor spirit, popularly known as 4 or petrol, has increased to 617 naira per litre in the nation's capital and 620 in Kano. A customer confirmed to newsmen that he bought at the new rate. This development, however, has brought about intense debate among citizens, with many voicing their concerns and frustration over the rise. While some Nigerians expressed their dissatisfaction with the government of President Bola Tinubu, others said they were organizing rallies and peaceful protests to call on the government to address the issue and stabilize fuel prices. In another development, the price of petrol has increased from 537 to 617 naira per litre in the Federal Capital Territory. The news agency of Nigeria correspondent who monitored the petrol situation in Maitama, Wuse, Gwarimpa, Jabiwi, and Kubwa areas of Abuja reports that there are long queues in filling stations still selling at the old price. Most stations have adjusted their pump prices to 617 to 620 naira, but AA Rano, NEPCO in Jabi are still selling the old price and some other few places. NAN reports that the Nigerian Midstream and Downstream Petroleum Regulatory Authority, all marketers are yet to make any announcements. Also, the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited station is selling at the new price. A fuel attendant whom pleaded anonymity said that they could adjust their pump price before the end of today. Workers in Jigawa State are crying as the price of petroleum premium motor spirit, popularly known as petrol, skyrocketed. The price of fuel, which sold at 620 naira against the 540 naira official rate that has been sold before, has made the people lose hope in the leadership of the country. A state civil servant who prepared anonymity said he is losing hope to Nigeria because now he cannot afford 3 square meals in his home, talk less of transportation. A trader, Nafi Ibrahim, said before now he managed to supply goods from Kano with his friend, gather money and bought them together, but now they cannot do that because of the cost of transportation. Sawaba had interviewed a commercial taxi driver, Aliyu Amadou, who said he will return the car to the owner because he cannot afford to buy fuel at this cost and increase the transport money to passengers. It is also observed that most of the filling stations in Dutse metropolis have been closed due to the increase in fuel. The Group Chief Executive Officer of the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited, Mili Kari, has attributed the increase in petrol pump price from 540 naira to 617 naira per litre to market forces. He spoke with State House reporters today after a meeting with Vice President Kashim Shettima at the Presidential Villa, Abuja. Kari said the increase was not based on a short supply of petrol. Kari added that it was in the interest of the country for marketers to fix the prices. His reaction came after some stations operated by the NNPC increased the pump price of petrol premium motor spirits. On his part, the Chief Executive Officer, Nigerian Midstream and Downstream Petroleum Regulatory Authority, Farouk Ahmed, said the price increase arose from rising crude prices. It should be recalled that in his inaugural address on 29th May 2023, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu announced the discontinuance of subsidy on petrol. This development led to the jump in the price of the commodity from 198 naira per litre to over 500 naira per litre on 30th May 2023. Jigawa State Government has declared tomorrow, Wednesday, 19th July 2023, as a work-free day to mark the Hijrah 1445 Islamic New Year. This is contained in a statement signed by the head of the civil service, Alhaji Hussein Alikila, on behalf of Governor Malam Umar Namadi. The governor urged civil servants and residents in the state to use the day to pray for the state and the country at large. According to the statement, the governor also congratulated Muslims around the world on the dawn of the new Islamic year. It will be recalled that the Sultanate Council declared Wednesday as 1st of Muharram, 1445, which is equivalent to 19 July 2023, due to lack of positive sighting yesterday night. The news is coming to you from the studios of Sawaba Radio. Mornings after the short break. Stay tuned.
This is News on the Hour, Sawaba Radio FM. Stay tuned.
Jigawa State Government has received commendation from esteemed Global Health Organization for its unwavering commitment to the health sector. The state governor, Governor Malam Umar Namadi, graciously welcomed the delegation led by the World Health Organization WHO Country Director Dr. Walter Kazadi Malumbu, along with representatives from the European Commission, the United Nations Children's Fund, UNICEF, the Federal Ministry of Health, and the National Primary Healthcare Development Agency. Dr. Walter Kazadi Mulumbo, leading the delegation, lauded Jigawa State's commitment and effort during the COVID-19 pandemic, particularly in achieving commendable COVID-19 vaccine coverage. He called for a more enabling environment for donor partners to implement intervention, emphasizing the importance of achieving universal health coverage and the sustainable development goals in the state. Responding, Governor Malam Omar Namadi extended his appreciation to the Federal Ministry of Health, WHO, UNICEF, and the European Union for their invaluable support to Jigawa State through various health interventions. Water Users Association Hadejia Valley Irrigation Scheme Agumari sector has called on farmers to adopt system of channel clearance for easy pass of water to farmlands and maintenance of the project towards sustainable development. The chairman Agumari sector Musa Mato made the plea to our reporter in Auri local government. He charged members to continue paying water supply fees for maintenance culture of the project towards set objective. He commended efforts of farmers who benefit from Wadata Company Limited fertilizer loan agreed to be paid with bags of rice and after harvesting their goods. He also commended Jigawa State government in providing enough fertilizer to farmers at a subsidized price of 16,000 per bag. Bauchi State Governor Bala Mohammed has approved the dissolution of all the local government caretaker committees in the state with immediate effect. Directives dissolving the committees contained in a text media statement signed by the Secretary to the State Government, Ibrahim Muhammad Kashim, and made available to journalists today. To be recalled that the disbanded caretaker committees for the 20 local government areas were only inaugurated in 2022 following the expiration of the tenure of the elected council heads. In the statement, the governor directed the chairman of the local government caretaker committee to hand over the affairs of the local to their respective heads of administration, pending the appointment of substantive caretaker committees. The Yobe State government is to expend the sum of billion naira on construction of road leading to two water-locked communities in the state that have been without motorable roads for over 50 years. Karasua Galu community had since 1973 sought for extension of the Gashua Guru Federal Road project to the village without success and had remained without a motorable road. Similarly, an Asian village, Masaba community, had sought for construction of a road to link their community with other communities from previous administration but remained without motorable road. However, performing the groundbreaking for construction of two projects totaling about 30 kilometers, Governor Mimala Buni assured the communities that his administration will construct the road to open up the communities for socio-economic development. Buni directed the contractors to execute the project in accordance with contractual specification for government to have value for its money. Now to international scene. Rwandan authorities say they are still searching for 10 people, mostly children, who are missing after a boat they were traveling in sank in Yabarango River in the southwest of the country yesterday evening. 4 people, including the captain, were saved during the rescue operation. The captain has now been detained by the police. The local provincial governor, Alice Kaitis, told Radio Rwanda that rescue operations will resume today. Governor Kaitis said that the boat did not meet safety requirements, including having an engine and the provision of life jackets. Over the past 10 years, there have been severe boat accidents in the Yabarongo River, with the authorities often saying that they are caused by old and overloaded vessels. South Africa's President Cyril Ramaphosa said that arresting Vladimir Putin if he chooses to attend a summit in Johannesburg next month will be a declaration of war against Russia. The Russian president has been invited to attend a meeting of BRICS countries but is the target of an international criminal court arrest warrant. The opposition Democratic Allies has gone to court to try to force the authorities in South Africa and international criminal court members to carry out the arrest. Court documents reveal that Mr. Ramaphosa is firmly against any such move, stating that national security is at stake. That has been the news before I go. A recap of the major stories. From the news warhead, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu received President of Benin, Niger, and Guinea-Bissau in presidential villa. World Health Organization commends Jigawa State government for health sector commitments. South African President Cyril Ramaphosa says Vladimir Putin's arrest will be a declaration of war. That has been the news on behalf of the news department. Our editor, Mohammed Suleiman Yobi, our content announcer, Ahmed Zaliha. I am Salamatu Nodeleman saying good night.